I'm around the grounds, and this is football paradise.
Over the past couple of months, we've been to Cheltenham, Oldham, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Portsmouth, Leicester, Southampton, Millwall, Sunderland, Bolton, Bradford, and today, ladies and gents, here we go. The final episode in Series 1 of Riders the 92. Episode 12 brings us to here, the oldest football club in the world. That's not right, is it, John?
That's not quite right. The oldest football club is actually Sheffield FC.
Yep, it gets a bit confusing. As John said, the oldest club in the world is Sheffield FC, but they're a bunch of amateurs. So the oldest professional club in the world is Notts County. On top of that notoriety, they're also famous for gifting Juventus a black and white kit and having a ground next to the home of Nottingham Forest, the City Ground, sharing another claim to fame with their neighbours as their closest two stadiums in England. Despite being the oldest professional club in the world, they don't have the oldest ground though. Neither does Sheffield FC. Despite being formed a few years later, Hallam FC, also based in Sheffield, are recognised by the Guinness Book of Records for owning the oldest football ground in the world. Again though, a bunch of bloody amateurs, as Mansfield Town's Field Mill has been recognised as the oldest professional ground in the world. Woo. We're getting there, guys, with Sheffield United's Meadow Lane being the oldest major stadium still hosting football. However, we've got an Evertonian next to us.
Nah, that's not right. The most purpose-built is actually the oldest one, being Goodison Park.
Not too bad, he remembered his lines there quite well. Goodison Park, the oldest football-specific built ground in the world. It gets a little bit confusing. We're getting there, trust me. What Jebo's trying to say is when Goodison Park opened all the way back in 1892, it was the first stadium specifically designed for football, and at that time, Bramall Lane was still pretty much hosting cricket games. And again, I'm going through my notes. Preston North End have claimed that Deepdale is one of the oldest grounds in the world, continually being used by one club, with the first ever Football League champions playing there since it opened all the way back in 1878. Long before Goodison Park, there's also a non-league club called Dronfield Town with a similar claim. Anyway, wow, that's got to be one of the longest intros on YouTube. I probably should have just gone with the make-believe, fans clashing, violent scenes at Meadow Lane. Let's all kick it off. But of course, only positivity took place on this beautiful night in Nottingham. So let's finish this bloody intro and let's crack on. Here we go then. We started the series in EFL League 2. We're going to finish Series 1 in League 2. There might be a pitch invasion today, guys. A county winning this?
No.
I'd like to say so, living in Nottingham, but County are notoriously bad in playoffs. I think Chesterfield are doing this today.
I was going for a really positive intro, so we're fucked. This video's doomed. Hit that like button and let's go.
Please do not enter the gate. Please stay in your seats for your safety.
Absolute bollocks. You're on the pitch.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Chaos in Nottingham. Notts County. Going to Wembley. What boys? What boys? Ladies and gents, you keep asking me, episode after episode, where is Stone Cold John Bevan? Have you seen him?
No, I haven't.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Oh yeah.
obviously, if you're new around here, why are you new? Why have you not watched the previous episode? We have to tick off the 3 P's. A pie, a pint and a pin badge. First one ticked off. Now look at this. It's huge. It's a lapel pin badge. £4, John. Not bad. Money well spent. I was eyeing up one of those retro shirts, but for £45, I think I need a pint to make a solid decision. 2 pints. Says John, who's had about 6 pints. Let's get in a boozer. Let's go. Right then, guys. The problem is when you do these playoff games is every vlogger and his dog turns up. So how do you make the video original? Well, I'm going to ask a pro, because over there we've got this handsome man in blue. I mean, what a beautiful group of people. They're like a boy band from the 90s.
I'm sick of seeing you.
Yeah. How's it going, brother?
Alright, mate, you?
I'm not being rude about these two.
I'm alright, mate.
I'm not ignoring them.
It's always good to see him.
Score prediction, mate. Nobody gives a shit about our score predictions, let's be honest.
Right, 2-1 County.
2-1 County. Will you be on the pitch?
No.
Reason being, I mean, look at them daps over there.
I don't want to get banned, mate.
I mean, if I had trainers like that, I wouldn't be on the pitch. And, So of course, for a League Two club, really good setting here, nice ground. We have been here before a couple of years ago. I'll be honest, I was a little bit drunk and I can't remember it too well. Can't even remember who they were playing. But let's not forget that yes, they're a historic club, rich in history, being the oldest professional club in the world. But they also have had some good times, you know, a little bit more in recent history. Prior to the Premier League beginning, they did get to the top flight of English football. A lot of people forget that. Those kind of early 90s, late 80s, that kind of era does get forgotten a little bit. But County, of course, fell down at the Football League, had that legendary battle with Wrexham a few years ago. But they could well be third division once again. Great first impressions.
Hot in here, isn't it?
Right.
Go in the concourse or...
Yeah, is it this way, is it? Yeah. It's from the side? Yeah. How much?
10 quid.
10 quid. It was actually
Something like 9.50.
Oh.
Like, cost me 10.
rating out of 10.
It's a 7.
7 out of 10. Here we go then, guys, another pint. So, obviously, oldest professional club. When were they founded? Well, 1862. Now again, if you're a subscriber, you know I'm a Bochum fan in Germany. We always talk about 1848. Obviously that wasn't the football department, but it is undisputed in terms of professional clubs. These are the oldest. 1862. We're here, of course, at Meadow Lane, a capacity of less than 20,000. 19,800 and around that mark. I'm harsh on clubs when they only sell Carlin and Madry, but every club seems to only sell Carlin and Madry. So let's taste test the Madry. Same as every other Madry, I've ever drank. Not too bad.
Kick-off here at Meadow Lane, and the teams are out warming up.
No. Right guys, still not got a voice, which isn't a bad thing, so let's hear the beautiful radio voice of Mr. John Warren. Give me a half-time analysis.
It's been quite an entertaining first half for a 0-0. Notts County have looked dangerous going forward, but Chesterfield on that break, they looked strong. They looked the more likely to get a goal. I genuinely think the first goal wins this one.
In terms of first impression, I say first impressions, I've been here before. You live in Nottingham. What a beautiful ground for League Two.
I love Meadow Lane. It is one of my favourite stadiums, probably just behind Edgar Street actually.
Strange.
One of my favourites. Yeah.
So your favourite EFL stadium?
My favourite EFL stadium has to be Meadow Lane.
So I'm going to do my ratings later on in the video for stadium aesthetic, the way it looks, out of 5.
4.
I'd agree, 4. Atmosphere so far?
4.5.
Wow, so 9.5. 2 more ratings, food and drink.
I must admit, the food I had today from the van just inside the stadium,
25 quid.
just outside the concourse, it cost me £10.50 for a burger and a water. That was good, inside the ground from the concourse, not the best, so 2.5.
And from a lager perspective, only Madry and Carling, poor choices.
Yeah, 2.5 again, I think.
2.5. So what does that equate to? What are we on? Match day experience. Well, the fan park was really good. What's it called again?
The Nest.
The Nest. Incredible. Our seats are a little bit tight.
Yeah, I think as a fan experience, Meadow Lane is one of the better ones, and I'd just go 4.5.
Wow. So 4.5 plus 4.5 is 9, plus 4, 13, plus 2.5, 15.5. To put that into perspective, top of my leaderboard is Portsmouth and Bradford on 14. You're the nice judge. I'm the Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased because I live in Nottingham, though. I mean, I did love Valley Parade yesterday, but I think, yeah, there's got to be bias in it, hasn't there? As someone who lives in Nottingham, I've been here for 16 years, so...
So, ladies and gents, am I going to be as kind as John? Wait until the end of the video. Maybe when we're on the pitch, I'll do my ratings.
Well, if he's not kind, he's not coming back.
County are in the League 2 playoff final. Incredible scenes. How are you doing? Hey, are you counting? Let's go. Oh, yes. Hey, subscribe, guys. Come on, for scenes like this. That's my voice. I know. What do you reckon? Going up? I don't know. Very, very hard. Yeah.
off here before this footage incriminates
We're
us.
going to get banned, aren't we?
I just said this is episode 12 of Riders of 92. Might be the end for me.
I think that might be it. You're
Might
going
be
to get banned.
banned. Might be doing non-league with you.
That's it. See you next season.
Right then guys, what an incredible end to Series 1 of Riders the 92. I kid you not guys, this series has saved my channel really. I've spoken about it in the past, as much as I love German football, in terms of the way the channel was going. I had to contemplate whether I could keep doing it financially. You guys have backed it, you guys have backed this series, and I'm really pleased with how it's gone. So firstly, thank you very much. Thank you to Notts County, thank you to all the clubs and fans who have been so hospitable. And you can see, my voice still is gone. It's not such a bad thing. Fortunately, I've had to listen to this even worse voice than usual. I'm about to go to the gym, I feel good, but yeah, what a tiring season. Started in Germany, finished in England, but we have to finish with the ratings for Notts County. We gave you a hint at half-time. Bloody hell, it's getting worse. I'm going to go for Stadium Aesthetic, Meadow Lane. Remember, when we rate each of these clubs and stadiums, we have to put it into context. Obviously, this was a playoff game. It would be cruel to rate Notts County based on this atmosphere alone. Obviously, I've done some research. I've been there before. You know, comparing it to Leicester, for example. When we went to Leicester, they were relegated from the Championship. It's a cruel way of comparing clubs. So in Series 2 and beyond, I will be choosing slightly less dramatic games, I guess, with stakes on the line. But we'll get onto that next season when Series 2 returns for a League 2 stadium. Bloody fantastic. 4 out of 5. I mean, maybe that's a bit harsh. What more do you want from a League 2 stadium? As we mentioned, they were battling Wrexham a few years ago in the National League, in non-league. So what a bloody club. Oldest club in the world. Stadium 4 out of 5. Fan atmosphere, of course, it was incredible. Even though it was a 0-0 draw, they were quite frustrated during the game. The celebrations and stuff brought it up. But again, I've been there before. It's not too bad. Again, considering the size of the ground and stuff. No matter what I rate it, someone's going to take offence. I rated Bradford the other day and someone took offence on Bolton's behalf. Remember, this atmosphere is based on the home club and the home club only. I'm trying to steer away from the match vlogger tag. There's so many people doing the same videos on YouTube. I want this series to be unique. So I'm going to say fan atmosphere 4. You know, we might return. There's many a club where I'm not 100% on the rating so far, like Leicester. So 4 for stadium aesthetic, 4 for fan atmosphere. Matchday experience, I mean, they've got the Nest, that huge fan zone. I can't remember the other fan zone next to the shop. I joked it's where the older people go. It's a little bit more chilled, but so much to do in Nottingham for county fans. And again, for a League 2 bloody club. So that all adds to the matchday experience, doesn't it? You know, the shop, we could get a pin badge. For a matchday experience, the seats weren't too crammed together. Some seats I've been in, like at Bradford, really squashed in. I know I was on the back row. Maybe I've been harsh. I'm going for a safe 4. Maybe it could be... Do I do it? Do I do it matchday experience? I'm going to say 4. Maybe I've been generous on the fan atmosphere. So 4, 4, 4. 4 threes are 12. All they need is over 2 points for food and drink to be our leaders at the top of the table. As a reminder, Portsmouth and Bradford occupy the top spot in joint place, in joint position with 14 points. For food and drink, I know they serve Madry, I know they serve Carling, but so many other clubs do their basic lager options. For a League 2 club, there was a lot there. I know John paid almost a tenner for a burger, quite scandalous. But it wasn't horrendous, let's be honest. We managed to get a pie that wasn't a pucker pie, and it was bloody beautiful. That steak pie was one of the best pies I've had so far in the first 12 episodes of Riders the 92. So, let's go. 2.5. That gives us a grand total of 14.5. Ladies and gents, we've ended Series 1 with a new leader at the top. And again, if you don't agree with my ratings, we can revisit these places. We can reconsider the scores. We've got a long way to go. And as I said last time, those at the top of the table will battle it out in a playoff style format to crown the ultimate winner. Those at the bottom, the ultimate loser. it's time for me to give my voice a break. We do have some really exciting videos coming up, guys, and thanks to the sponsors who've got involved as well later on in the series. I've had mystery shirts sent out. These are genuine shirts, not fake ones. I've got loads of beer over there, Beer 52, they're going to be on board for Series 2. We've got lots of documentary style videos over summer, some football shirt videos, some carnage in Benidorm, some friendlies. There's going to be loads going on. I've got a few things I've not actually said to you as well. It's going to be good, and really appreciate the support. And again, if you are missing the German content, we'll be back because the Zweite Bundesliga, the second division in Germany, starts a week before the EFL. And if my club, Bochum, are playing at home, we'll be there for the very first weekend. It's time for a lie down. Actually, I can't go for a lie down. I'm going to the gym. Thanks for watching. Thanks again.